Maddy Atkins looking for a dry rub victory, no sauce. Lawrence Okolie says, I'm the chef. Everything comes with the fucking sauce. Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, Maddy Atkins taking on Lawrence Okolie. Let's talk about it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can hate him for not making that fight happen, but this is an unbiased show. We talk boxing. If it is just some missed details, the Double RT Boxing Show, Mr.A is here to help you, because that's what we do. We talk that boxing, spit that fire on the internet, dragging on the net, hashtag dragging on the net. You know, follow me on at Twitter at RRTB Show. Double RT, the Double RT, the Double RT Boxing Show with Mr.A. Now, this fight, folks, this is the fight I will be tuned in for on September 22nd. I will be in the zone for this fight and this fight only. I'll check out the main event, but this is the fight that's getting me on my couch. Fucking got my popcorn. This fight right here, I like Lawrence Okolie. He reminds me a lot of the OPB featherweight champion, OPBF featherweight champion Satoshi Shimizu, who just fought recently. Tall, lanky, and throws punches, and they don't look like they're doing damage, but if they just hit with thunder, and people go down. Now, like I said, this fight is for the Brit. It's being listed as for the British Cruiserweight title, which is Askin's belt. Now, I don't know if the Commonwealth Cruiserweight title and the WBA Continental Cruiserweight title, Lawrence Okolie's belts, are on the line as well. You know, if they are, it's a 3-belt bout, and this is a tough fight. This, like I said, this is the fight I want to see. When I heard it was announced, I thought, wow, that's a great fucking fight. I can't watch. And then I was like, wow, it's going to be on the undercard of Joshua Povetkin. Even fucking better. And at that time, Katie Taylor was still fighting on that thing. I was like, wow, that thing is going to be pretty good. Even though people were just shitting on it just because of the AJ and Wilder thing. Like I said, yeah, that's a sorry ass situation, but just a Double RT Boxing Show. We don't give a fuck about all that bias shit. Move on. We talk boxing, and that original card was nice. This card is it's nice. It's nice. I forgot what fight took place of the Katie Taylor fight. It was it a Luke Campbell fight? Luke Campbell versus Ivan Maddy. Luke Campbell should get that, dude. But I think the Katie Taylor and Cindy Serrano fight would have been better. But hey, that's just Mr. A's thoughts. Now back to the fight itself. The Askins and Okolie at Wembley Stadium. 12 rounds. Both orthodox fighters, two giants, a 6'4" and a 6'5", taller being Okolie. 25, the younger man, and the elder at 29 is Atkins. Now, like I said, the height, 6'5", 6'4". Don't know the reach of Okolie, but it looks to be longer than that of Atkins, which is 77. And I think that alone right there is going to be a big factor in this fight. And now the experience is going to go, at least professional experience, to the 23-3-1 draw of Askins. That record alone shows you his was that 27 fights and 15 KOs. Now Okolie only has 9 fights with 7 KOs. Sounds about right for someone at this stage in their career. You know, supposed to be knocking out this competition, but I will say I believe he has been. I think Watkins was a step up for him, at least in competition wise. And I forgot who he fought before Watkins. Let's check it out. Check it out. He fought Lawrence Okolie. Before Watkins, he fought Isaac Chamberlain. So he has been taking two, in the eyes of the public, two big step ups, and that's been it. His first 7 fights before that were get ready fights, but he's taking on Isaac Chamberlain, Luke Watkins, and he's taking on Maddy Atkins. Maddy Atkins, he fought. He's coming off his name to fame, getting the vacant Cruiserweight title, British Cruiserweight title, against Kennedy. And that's how I discovered Atkins myself. In this channel, I was just, creating this channel. I had no idea who any of those guys were. But like I said, I make this channel to educate myself on fighters, and then hopefully educate the audience of the ranking fighters 2 to 15. So I was like, all right, Maddy Atkins fighting Greg Kennedy, they're fighting for a belt, and I wanted to educate myself on the British boxing scene, the vacant British Cruiserweight title. So I did a video on it, and fucking at that time, it was probably the highest watched video on the channel. So I was like, okay, Maddy Atkins is somebody. I stumbled across a pretty good, legit guy who has a nice fan base. I'm gonna definitely pay attention to him, and I've been watching his fight, and I can see why people like him. Besides England just being a very loyal fan base, the dude has a pretty nice skill set. He's not the greatest ring mover, but he takes the right proper steps. He brings it to you. He's a nice step back counter uppercut, nice jab, and he doesn't look like a pussy boy. He's not looking to be the one who looks to survive. He's either going in there to get knocked out, or he's going in there to knock you out. He's going out on his shield. He's that type of dude, and I think that's why people like him. Then you got the Sauceman himself, cocky, but in a calm, collective manner. Very confidence is high. He's very confident. Like I said, and this is gonna be a good fight, a real good fight. You got the 1-2 setup of Okolie against a nice pressure turning uppercut of Askin. Like I said, feet wise, I think they both do a really good job at turning their opponent, making their opponent reset their feet. They do a really good job at that. They know how to turn, create an angle for their right. Whereas legs, I said they're even, but I want to say just with the legs, barely. I give Okolie the edge of feet and legs because of his stance and how he's able to fight off that back foot and generate power forward in his punches. I think they both got the same feet work. Atkins might even have a little better feet work. He just uses them a little faster. Defensively, I lean with Okolie. He knows how to control that gap like a motherfucker. He fights on that back foot, jabs, and makes you come in and walk right into a right hand. He hops back, so the fact that he has that left hand out there so much, anything you throw, he just takes a half step back, and it's hard to hit him flesh. For Atkins, I think he's kind of in front of you. His slight turns, you can hit him. He's not the greatest of head movement. He doesn't show the greatest skill set of slipping punches like that. He'll play the gap and try and blind you with a jab and throw a right hand. Anything else, he just kind of a walk-in high guard, catch and shoot you guy. But with the gap control and back foot lull you to sleep. With Okolie, I'm going with him for defense. Now offensively, I think Askin's got a better, to me, I like his punch combination better, his fluidity better. I like his output better. Okolie's a nice fight at my pace, my gear, 1-2 machine. That jab, I go with Okolie. Power, I go with Okolie. Inside body game, which is tricky because Askin's got a nice body attack, devastating uppercut. But Okolie knows how to dirty grit fight. And even though Atkins is a nice gritty fighter himself, he'll swing that punch and slice with a forearm. Okolie, he knows how to hold and just pop, fuck you up right in those ribs. This is going to be a tough fight, but I'm going to lean right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. That was the breakdown. Now it is prediction, but before we do that prediction, be a kind member of the audience, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and remember the Twitter account, the Double RTB Show, RRTB Show, RRTB Show. That's where you're going to follow. Now hit that thumbs up, subscribe. Now right back to the breakdown that was, and it is prediction time. Right here, Mr. A is choosing, and the new British Cruiserweight champion, Lawrence the Sauce Man Okolie. I think he's just gonna keep that gap control too much on that back foot fighting. And he's tall. He's tall, he fights tall. And I think it's just gonna be hard for Askins to really land his match making right hand, that devastating right hand he has. I think it's gonna be hard for him to cross that bridge, cross that gap, and hit Okolie flush with it. And plus, when they get inside, I think Okolie's gonna be the bigger, stronger man. He's gonna muscle him around, and I just don't know if Askins is gonna be able to maneuver and make that space for his devastating uppercut that he likes to get people with. And on that note, I think he's gonna be getting hit across, trying to cross that gap, trying to cross the bridge, and I'm going with a knockout. I think Okolie's gonna knock Atkins out. Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. Thank you for your time and support, and don't forget all those lovely things I mentioned. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, go on the Twitter, RRTB Show, the hashtag Dragon on the Net, cause everything we fucking do on the Double RT Boxing Show is fucking hot. Hashtag Dragon on the Net.